Thinking about RC drag racing? Watch this video and find out some easy steps on how to start that journey. Okay guys, so we're going to go over about 5 easy steps you can take to becoming an RC drag racer. So step number 1 is going to be picking a car that suits you and the classes that you want to race. Whether it be a Traxxas Slash that you convert into a drag car, you go out and buy a full-on drag race car, whether it be, you know, a DRC chassis, an RAE chassis, an RCRI chassis, a Urban Assault chassis, regardless to what you go out and buy. Say you want to go full out and buy a big dog RC drag car and you want to run with the big boys. Okay, so that's, or you want to go with like a Traxxas Slash and race in the, you know, a sportsman class, or that also goes with, you know, just figuring out what you want to run and what you want to use as a drag car. It could be anything, you know, you could take a, here, I'll grab one. You could take one of these and run it as your drag car. You know, this is just a Team Associated. I don't even know the model. It's just a 4-wheel drive on-road car. So if that's what you want to use, you can make anything work for a drag car as long as you're willing to put in some time. Now, step number 2. Where are you gonna race? Are you gonna be in a parking lot with your buddies using a Traxxas DTS timing system? Are you gonna be in a road that you close somewhere and you set this up and you use all the data through your iPhone or your iPad? And it's a great tool. It really is. Even if you're running in a sanctioned league and you want to go out and get some data, this is a great tool to just be able to go out and get some data of your cars in a parking lot with nobody else seeing really how fast you're going and your numbers. Now, there's also really great organizations and leagues out there all over the country. You got IMDRA, you got RCDRL, you got Las Vegas Street Outlaws, RC Street Outlaws. You got guys out here in Southern California doing no prep racing. We got RCDRL in California still, I believe. We have RCDRL in Texas. We have RCDRL in Louisiana. There's numerous places to go out and join a league and run your car. There's guys in Oklahoma running in parking lots. There's guys in Florida running in parking lots. There's guys all over the country already that just go out and drag race in parking lots. So just look them up. I know my buddy Matt up in Canada, MBM Podcast. He's running a league up there in Canada trying to get people to go out and join them. So if you're up in Canada and you're looking to go RC drag race, look him up. Maybe he's in your area, maybe you guys can go out, and who knows, maybe you'll have the time of your life. Step number 3. Tools, track prep, tire prep. What is needed to go out to the track and have a day RC drag racing? Now, everybody has their own way of doing it. Some people feel the need to bring a generator and their chargers and recharge their batteries every round. And if you're running a really top class like Pro Stock or Pro Mod or Top Alcohol Rail or whatever they're calling it nowadays, Top Eliminator Rail, or you're running one of the really big classes, that's probably advised to be recharging your battery every round. That you're going to need to do so in order to be competitive. Now, if you're running a slower class or a less, I don't know, less draw on the car class, like say All Run, which is a bracket class, or 250 Index, which you could dial your car to run 251 or 252 all day, and dang, that'd be a perfect class for you. As long as you're consistent and you don't go faster than 250, you're in. Tools and whatnot, what it does take. It takes a good table. You're gonna want a table. You're gonna want a good comfortable chair. There's a lot of downtime in RC drag racing. It's more slowed down depending on the amount of classes you're running. If you're running 3 to 4 classes, no, there's not a lot of downtime, but you're gonna need a pit table because you're gonna need to be fixing your cars between rounds. And so you're gonna want a chair. You're gonna want a pit table. You may want a pit mat. Most people bring easy ups depending on where you are and weather, that sort of thing, actual needed tools, your normal Allen set, your normal pliers, your normal stuff that you use to work on the car, whether you're at home or you're at the track. It's all the same. So you're going to want to have a little tool set, a little toolbox you can throw your stuff into from the house and take with you to the track, because if you break something, you're going to want to fix it. Now, spare parts, that all depends on what kind of cars you're running, solid axle foam cars, you're going to need a couple sets of foams. They take O-ring front wheels, so you're going to need a couple sets of O-rings for the front just in case you lose one or rip one or one comes flying off during the race. Other than that, maybe a set of hubs, and gears, that's really all I can see you may be going through in a day. Anything more than that, that's kind of catastrophic failure, and it could put you out for the day unless you carry spare ESCs and spare servos and spare motors. Then you're probably on a whole nother level of racing than I am. So if I get a failure like that, I'm done for the day. I'll just bring it home and fix it right and be ready to go the next time a race is around. And then you need your supplies for putting on goo, tire goo. I like to use a little board. Can't get it out of here right now. Alright, so for putting on tire goo, I like to use a little piece of plexiglass, lay your goo down on there, and you can roll out the car and make sure it's evenly applicated on the foam tires. That's important. Just your general needs. If you're running rubber tire, everybody has their own different mixture of sauce they like to use on the tires to help them get extra bite. 409, belt dressing, WD-40, you name it. If it messes with the chemistry of rubber and makes it sticky, it will work to help you in the advantage of drag racing. As long as it's not outlawed in the class you're running in. You got to pit with who you fit in with, pretty much. It just all around is better for you. You're going to learn between rounds. If you got buddies that run the same class, at least you're pitting next to them and you can talk and communicate, and that's how little teams start. And it's good, it's needed. So you don't want to go out and be the outcast and sit in the corner by yourself and be all grumpy. You want to go out and make friends and do this because it's a hobby. At the end of the day, this is a hobby. See, it's all about making friends and enjoying the sport and being happy doing it. Step 5, that's pretty much it. Go and be happy. It's all about just getting a couple buddies, going out and drag racing. If that's whatever it takes, that's what it takes. So, or look up one of the leagues I mentioned earlier. It's all about having fun. That's all I can recommend, guys. This is RC. This is a hobby. This is what we do for fun. So get your car, get a couple buddies, look up a Traxxas timing system, or look up a track near you, and get in your truck the next weekend there's a race, get in your car, and go check it out. Who knows? You might find something you love. Or, if you're already in the sport, help spread it, man. Share it to all your friends. Let's get big turnouts at all these races. Let's get this going. It's easy to convert a Traxxas car into a drag car. It really is. I'm going to go over it right now. But let's just get people out there to go racing. Let's spread the word. Let's get people in cars and let's go racing. Let's make this huge. Other than that, stay tuned for more content. If you got any questions, like, comment, subscribe. Leave them in the comment section below, and stay tuned for more build breakdowns, more guests. If you got anybody you want to see on the show, any companies you want me to look at, any product you feel I should review, comment it below, you know. Let me know what you guys think, what you guys want to see. That helps me a lot. So, thank you for watching again. I know this is a long video. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. See you guys next time.